Have you ever wished that you could figure out what's wrong with your body if you're having a symptom or your family or your children are suffering with something? Figuring right there on the spot using muscle testing what's wrong and what you could do to fix it with a particular supplement and how much to use of that supplement. Well, my name is Dr. Paul and I'm with the Body Intelligence Center, and I've developed a technique that can show you how to do that. Hi, my name is Dr. Paul with the Body Intelligence Center, and I'd like to share with you the benefits of body intelligent muscle testing. I've been in practice now for 20 years and struggled with muscle testing because it wasn't accurate and diagnostic enough and scientific enough for my patients. So I developed my own technique. It works for me, and now I found it to be very, very scientific. I want to pass this on to you. There's two examples how this could be invaluable for you and your family. Say, for example, your child is exposed to someone that just coughed on them and you want to protect them from getting sick. You can with this technique. Another example is vitamin D. You may have heard that vitamin D deficiency is very common, even in Southern California. You don't need vitamin D if you lay in the sun with 40% of your body bare without sunblock, and about 20 to 30 minutes a day, but most of us don't have the luxury of doing that, so you should take vitamin D. How much though? How much do you need to make your blood levels go up? You can find out with this muscle testing technique. I had a patient that went to a medical doctor and had all these weird symptoms, and they thought she had multiple sclerosis, and all it was vitamin D deficiency. She took vitamin D and all the symptoms went away. Side note, call the company, make sure that the company that makes the vitamin D doesn't use toxic hexane in their extraction process. High quality brands that we use in this office don't have toxic hexane, and yet it's still very, very economical. Muscle testing is very valuable because you can get a lot of information even before you step into a doctor's lab or office. Let's get started. I want to show you the basics of body intelligence testing to find out virtually the cause of any symptom in your body. I'm going to start off with three major reflexes. It's the root of any suffering in the body. They start at the brain, they go through the rest of your body, to the tips of your fingers, tips of your toes, and these pathways were discovered throughout the centuries with Chinese doctors and medicine, and they call it now meridians in Western society. When doctors refer to actually people like us because it works. Body muscle intelligent testing accesses these points to get valuable information to find out the organ systems that aren't working at 100%. First point is right here, the physical point. This is from like injuries, misalignments in the back, car accidents, fractures, surgery scars, cesareans, episiotomies, anything that are physical. This is your physical or your emotional or depression, anxiety, and brain point. And this is your chemical point. 95% of the people that walked into my office here, regardless of the symptom they have, female hormone issues, pain, hot flashes, not her with hot flashes, but generally hot flashes, fatigue, digestive complaints, vertigo, pain, or dizziness, it can come from this point right here. So if I find this chemical point, then what I do is find out if the muscle reacts. It'll react by loosening. It'll break this wall. So this is really tight right here, right? But as soon as I do this, it blows. That's actually normal, but not normal here. If I find that, I search like a Columbo. I find and fix the cause of the problem. The symptoms are only the end of the problem. The muscle testing is designed to figure out the beginning or cause of the problem. Once we find out the cause, then it may be necessary to verify it with blood tests or saliva tests to corroborate the findings. For example, vitamin D deficiency. 100 of the patients that we've tested 100 people, and we've been 100% accurate when finding that test and corroborating it with blood tests. So we bridge the best of both worlds, medicine, Western, and Eastern together to get the best of both worlds. I would love to show you how to do this because of the value that can add to your family and protect your family from early disease and suffering. You don't have to have symptoms to know what's going on with the body. This can actually be detected a finding can be detected even before you have any disease or symptom, which is the beauty of this technique. I'd like to show you how to do this in a muscle testing workshop. We're going to have one very soon. My name is Dr. Paul. I am looking forward to seeing you at that workshop.